Welcome to Le Havre, France, episode 112 of our Ultimate World Cruise. Get ready for 2 days of adventure and discovery. Le Havre, a gateway to Normandy. It sits along France's scenic northern coast. It's not just a major port, but a perfect launch point for exploring Paris or charming nearby towns like Rouen. Let's hit the road. Hello everyone, we just arrived in Le Havre, France, Le Havre, France, and we're in an industrial port here. We're going to be here for 2 days, actually 1 night here. So today we plan to take the bus to a neat little town on the water. We'll show you, come along with us, and we're going to explore it together. They do provide a shuttle here to town, and from there we can take the regular bus. So that's what we're doing right now. The shuttle is only €7 per person round trip for 24 hours. We're going to get on it right now. Guess where we are? We're supposed to be in Paris. That's what it says on the itinerary, on the port name.
France.
Paris, France. And way, way far away from Paris. I don't know, 200 miles or more. But we just got out, and look at this. This is one wing of one of those windmills that you see. I can't believe how big they are. They look really heavy too. I mean, it's hard to imagine the wind can spin something that big and heavy.
God, like, I don't know if they make them here or what.
Yeah, they probably do. Look how they have them sitting.
Yeah. The Eiffel Tower is this way?
Exit? Yes.
No, the Eiffel Tower.
The Eiffel Tower.
We're in Paris.
Oh, it's in Paris.
No,
We're-
we're in Paris right now. It says on the itinerary. The itinerary says Paris.
They actually converted these old warehouses to a shopping mall and restaurants. It's super nice. We're going to walk through it because we have to be able to get to the bus station, and he didn't drop us near the bus station, so why not walk through the mall? Really nice.
Yeah.
You know, why not take old warehouses and make use of them?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a lot of different stores in here.
One of the famous.
Your regular stores, but it's in a nice setting. Just across the bridge is the transport hub for a bus to Harfleur.
Like over there on the distance, is it our ship?
Yeah, this gives you an idea where we are. It was a quick 30-minute bus ride to Harfleur, and we had glimpses of the city of Le Havre along the way. Yeah, it's just right outside the city. Harfleur, this one's called. It's a hotel. Wow, look at the pillars.
Huh?
Look at the pillars. It's very old.
Going from overcrowded place one day to the
Yeah.
sleepy village.
We need to do our research and stay away from the top 10 must-see destinations. Every time we go to one of those, we end up in massive crowds. We don't like it.
Yeah.
This is where people live, the apartments.
Yeah, like homes.
Man,
No,
no tourists.
like this.
The only difference is it's not listed in the top 10 things to see. Oh. With a population of around 8,000, Harfleur has an authentic charm. Its name, from the Vikings, means upper port. Harfleur means lower port. Both are near Le Havre and well worth a visit. Harfleur is unpretentious and is filled with local life, giving you a true feel for what Normandy is really like. This is the real France.
Yeah, I want to go to Paris, but just
Oh, there's your French pastries.
you buy 3, you get 1 free.
3 croissants.
Look at the square.
Yeah. Let's walk over there.
Like that.
Yeah.
We're walking on the middle of the street.
Oh,
Not worrying about the traffic.
I didn't think that was a road. Okay. Yeah, it is a road.
Yeah, but like, so much traffic, you can walk in the middle of the street. No bakeries.
They have pizza everywhere, but everybody has a little different take on it. I wonder how the French do it. This is Unit 5 and that's Unit 3. Making our way down to the River Seine. They have the original wooden structures. Okay, this is the Seine River. Oh, look at the swan. Hey, Zarko, do you see those restaurants off the water over there? Or is that someone's house?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. No, right there with the red umbrella next to it. Maybe it's someone's house. God, this is really neat. Oh, there's ducks right here. I almost stepped on them. Little guys. I didn't even see them there. They're big. Oh, you think they're feeding him? Yeah, because he's coming over here. Gee, he's pretty, isn't he?
Look how graceful they are.
So the historic old town is along the river here. It's really quite nice. It's so strange that neat places like this are off the radar. Actually, I'm glad they are, but you can find them.
They're everywhere. It's a big world.
I know. Think the owners know those cats are out there on the ledge? Kind of a fun town to walk around and explore a little bit. Look at the old buildings. It almost makes you wonder, where is everybody? I guess they're off working.
Look at the view.
I know, it's magnificent. You come to places like this and you see the locals hanging out and they just take it for granted. It's there every day. They don't know, like, it's normal, but to us, this is unbelievably beautiful. Like what they did is they kept these old wooden structures to kind of keep it looking like the old historic town, the way they originally built. It's really neat to walk through here. It's different. From the port of Le Havre, most cruisers head straight to Paris. We're here during the Olympics though, and we've been to Paris a few times. We prefer exploring places like this. If you haven't seen Paris, go there for sure. But not with the Olympics? Well, it's a 2-hour train ride each way. I think I'm saving my visit for the next French Open. This looks like new brick though, Zarko.
It's just hiding.
Oh.
Probably the stone is underneath.
We're spending the rest of the day strolling around Le Havre, grabbing lunch, and taking it slow. Visiting a new port every day can really wear you out. So today, it's all about unwinding and enjoying the day. As you can see, it's the menu. It was a bit of a challenge because our Google Translate doesn't work on handwritten like that. But I did Zarko recognized hamburger, and I recognized rump steak. I didn't like hamburger. I got the rump steak, and I think I did pretty good. And also I asked the waiter what was a good dry white wine. I did pretty good. I like it. So you know what? It's good to get out of your comfort zone. I pushed Zarko to try something other than a burger, and actually I think he would have liked this. But French, they like a lot of their sauces. Actually, when I cook, I use a lot of wine reduction sauces.
My burger comes with a sauce.
Yeah.
You see? My burger comes with a sauce.
Okay, this is a hamburger French style.
And
What do they say in French? Bon appetit.
they serve the burger with bread.
Yeah, and you get bread with the burger. No, I think the bread's mine. I think you should have got this. Okay.
It's okay.
Bon appetit. Well, it was reasonable. Two beers, a glass of wine, hamburger and fries and a steak and fries.
57.
57 euros.
Not bad.
That seems reasonable.
Still more than Bulgaria, but compared to other places.
Le Havre is a lively, down-to-earth city. Our ship's staying overnight, giving us a chance to explore more. Tomorrow, the adventure takes us to Rouen, a destination we're even more excited about. This is our second day in Le Havre, France, and we decided to go to Rouen. So what we did is we took an Uber to the train station from the cruise port, jumped on the train, got a round-trip ticket. It's a 55-minute train ride, and we're traveling through the countryside of northern France. It's beautiful, a lot of farms and small villages and towns. And when we get there, we have a full itinerary lined up. So come with us and let's discover this neat city in northern France called Rouen. Here we are.
Welcome to Lens.
Welcome to Rouen. Just came out of the train station. Wow, it's nice. It's immediately nice. So weird how you don't know what to expect and you just, boom, you're there. Look at that, that's a nice train station. The clock even still works. Huh. Very nice. Wow, we walked out of the train station and I mean like our first impression is it's a beautiful example of the 20th century architecture with this grand facade. And look at the intricate details of the clock. So Zarko, let's go ahead and make our way to the old town. Wow, they're really reasonable.
Yeah.
Get a single family home. They're nice. They have these little city trains you can take. Tourist trains.
They have pretty much every town.
Yeah. Oh yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Look at the statues,
Yeah,
the women.
Yeah.
That's neat. Look at this stunning Gothic building. Let's go over there. Now this building is worth seeing. The Rouen Courthouse, or Palis de Justice. It was almost completely destroyed in World War II, reduced to little more than a shell. You can actually see the bullet holes from World War II. Look at this. It's been restored to its 16th century grandeur, and now it houses both the Court of Appeals and France's highest court. It's the largest Gothic structure in France, with stunning details that could keep you mesmerized for hours. The level of craftsmanship and intricate ornamentation is breathtaking. Every corner has something unique to admire. If you're into architecture or history, this is definitely a must-see in Rouen. We just turned left onto the walking street to go into the old town, and we're greeted by this incredible archway, and above it is the astronomical clock, and it even has the correct time, to be honest. It dates back to the 14th century. And once we go underneath this arch, we'll be in the old town. This clock is a key attraction, and it dates back to 1389, and it features one of France's oldest movements. The lamp-shaped hand marks the hour, the moon phases are shown above, and there's a small opening at the base that tracks the week. What a cool piece of history. This is on the top of the inside of the arch going into Old Town. It's unbelievable. We've only just begun to explore Rouen, but we're thoroughly impressed already. The half-timbered houses that you're going to find here also go back to the 14th century. It's neat how they kept the old timbered homes to keep the authenticity, huh? There's some extremely nice type shops here, all very nice. Some I've heard before, others are boutique shops that I haven't heard before. But it's nicely done. It's not cheesy gift shops. Yeah, it's French fashion. You don't feel like you're in a Disneyland. The prices aren't bad at all. I'm shocked. It's very reasonable. Like I'm looking at shirts, nice shirts for like 35 euro. You know, shorts for 25 euro. It's the Rouen Cathedral. Yeah. Look at it.
Oh my God.
Whoa. This Gothic masterpiece is one of the most impressive cathedrals in France. I can see why.
Go up this way.
The spires, see those spires?
Oh, like yeah,
Yeah.
on the back.
They soar, it looks like they soar all the way to the sky. That one in the back, look at this. It's huge. The details on the facade. It's absolutely breathtaking, Zarko. We have to go inside. The intricate detail is mind-blowing. And it's in such good condition, too. You really have to stare at it to see everything, the story it's telling. Can you imagine how much work this was to build this? All that little detail. With its lace-like stone detailing, this breathtaking Gothic structure may be the town's most important landmark. Walking inside the Rouen Cathedral feels like stepping back in time. The towering stone columns and the vaulted ceilings are just breathtaking. Stained glass windows cast colorful light all over the place, and the peaceful silence is almost overwhelming. It's hard not to feel small in here. The sheer size and detail of everything just leaves you in awe. It's not really the biggest cathedral in all of France, but it's the most impressive. It's impressive. Statues of saints seem to watch over you as you explore, and the tombs of historic figures, they give you a sense of the cathedral's importance throughout time.
Just look.
Oh, wow.
Can you believe this?
That's hard to believe. Yeah. Here you can see how it was heavily bombed during World War II, but we're back on the streets again, and this town, well, it just keeps impressing us.
Sure.
I don't know, it kind of looks like it's falling over. But they wouldn't leave it like that if it was a problem.
Maybe it's reinforced.
Look at these buildings. I love these half-timbered houses. I think you guys need to come to Rouen. It's a neat town. Like you really feel the authenticity.
Especially from a cruise from like Havre.
Yeah, you can get here in an hour on the train. It's perfect. This is their take on Mexican food. That's not Mexican at all. First of all, they don't have salmon in Mexico.
You don't have salmon in Mexico?
No, they don't.
Mexican salmon lover.
Yeah, they missed the boat on that one. Mexican food, French style.
Yeah, with salmon.
Yeah. Geez, everywhere you go, there's neat old buildings. You could easily spend all day here.
No problem.
Yeah, we have 3 hours.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorite buildings right here. Isn't that neat? Joan of Arc was burned at the stake in 1431. And then this is the Church of Joan of Arc. And it's one of the main historical sites here in this town. Kind of amazing, really. Actually here, where it happened. This is a perfect way to spend the day. But if you haven't been to Paris, of course go to Paris. But if you've been to Paris, this is a perfect place to come for the day from the port of Le Havre. And it's different and it keeps you interested. And actually we have like 5 pages of things that you can see here, and you can spend all day here. Definitely exploring and seeing different things, going to a few different museums, a few cathedrals. It's really neat, it's different. Nice farmer's market. Oh, look at this over here. So well done. Yeah, like what Zarko was saying, this is the real France. Real France. Look at it. The architecture, just the colors.
Look at the store.
The store, everything you see.
It's picture perfect.
Yeah, it's picture perfect.
Yeah, like a postcard.
It's unbelievable, this whole area. The middle part looks like it's the beam there sagging. Yeah.
I found the perfect shorts for you.
You did? The striped one, orange stripe?
The circus.
The circus, yeah, the orange striped.
with the lemonade shop.
Yeah, it looks like the circus. Look at that skirt with those birds.
Huh?
That's extremely cute. I want to go in there
Sure.
and buy something. Let's go pick something up. They're really fancy. Now this is what you call a French bakery. They kept the fronts intact. They replaced the windows, and in some cases they built behind it, but it really kept that old medieval look.
It's kind of a grocery shop. Oh, it's good.
Wow. Go in.
Huh?
You don't want to go in?
Really, remember this bird that we saw?
It's kind of hard not to compare today's experience to Mont Saint Michel, where we were 2 days ago. It's such a difference. If you haven't seen that video yet, make sure you check it out. They're the neatest buildings. Look at these slanted windows. Here's another place I'll be saying, I'll be back for another stay. Rouen, we love you. Should have started here. We're running out of time. Actually, this has more Old Town than I expected. This is a really neat neighborhood. I think it's my favorite so far now. Like the shops are all little small boutique type shops here. I didn't see any like trinket gift shops. Now let's go to a place that's haunting, yet beautiful. It was once a cemetery during the Black Plague, and now it's an eerie yet peaceful courtyard filled with intricate, almost spooky carvings. You can sure feel the history here. Yeah, this used to be mass graves during the Black Death, and
There's the piece of it right here.
that's why they have the bones carvings on the walls. How the ossuary worked, okay, is in the cemetery when space was needed for new burials, the bones of the previously buried dead was transferred to the roof, in the galleries, which is called an ossuary. However, recent archaeological research does not provide all the answers. Were the roof trusses open? Were the bones visible? Did the grave diggers access them by means of ladder, hatch, or skylight? They're not sure. It was an epidemic that spread through Europe during the 13th 1348 and 1351, and it had a huge effect because a third of the population died due to this plague, and the contagious disease passed to humans by fleas and rats that swept through France, which had already been weakened by hundreds of years of war and famines. And Rouen subsequently suffered more waves of the plague. So they had mass graves. Gosh, that's horrible. They just were overwhelmed with dead bodies. It's horrible. Oh, well, they had a weapons factory here too for a while. Have lunch here? I don't think I could stomach it, knowing that this place was once home to thousands of bodies.
That's yours.
Huh. The windows are straight, just the building is crooked. See that? Now this is a bigger neighborhood than the first one by the cathedral.
I wouldn't mind spending 2 days.
Yeah, we were just mentioning this area of town, this neighborhood, it has a lot of antique shops, along with some very cool buildings. I feel like I'm walking through the set of a dreamy French movie. What do you think? It's just absolutely beautiful, isn't it? Communist Party headquarters. I didn't think they still had some.
Oh yeah, it's powerful in Portugal, France.
It's a neat town.
Oh my God, yes. And it's peaceful and quiet.
Yeah, there's no crowds.
No crowds.
I'm shocked. I thought it was going to be overran.
Beautiful restaurants. And
Really neat.
I wish we had more time.
We're heading back to Le Havre after such a great day in Rouen. If you're exploring France, make sure Rouen is on your list. It's a must-see. This was our last French port, and while we loved the Riviera, we absolutely fell in love with Rouen. Tomorrow morning, we'll be in the UK, docking at the port of Southampton. Be sure to join us on our next adventure. We've got some incredible sights ahead, and you won't want to miss out on the journey. See you then.